following short demonstration will illustrate how Derma Shield supersedes traditional barrier creams and why it is the modern, cost-effective answer to today's skincare concerns.
When you first dispense Derma Shield, it comes out in the form of a mousse. It's light, it's easy to use, and you can put this onto any area of skin at all. It's gentle enough for a baby's bottom or a young child's face. It's non-toxic and it's food safe. You put it onto the skin you're protecting, and very quickly it sinks right into the skin. Now, unlike a barrier cream, Derma Shield is designed to sink into the skin, and as it does so, it releases top quality moisturizers and also vitamin E and aloe vera, so it's really good for the skin, particularly dry, cracked, split or broken skin. And then where Derma Shield is very clever is it then forms a shield around your skin, and that shield will bond to your skin. It doesn't wash off despite repeated washing for 4 to 5 hours, and yet your skin still breathes and perspires as it should do. So 4 to 5 hours of protection. What's it protecting your skin against? Well, first of all, let's think about strong odours. Now take for instance an onion. Very strong odour, not an unpleasant odour, especially in food, but not an odour you'd like to have clinging to your skin. Quite strong. But also think about the things, could be diesels, effluents, coolants, any kind of strong odour you come across in work, an odour you just don't want to take home with you at the end of the day. Well, Derma Shield will repel those strong odours. With one quick wash, I expect to take away nearly all that odour. But what I'm not taking away is the protection, because Derma Shield stays on despite repeated washing, 4 to 5 hours. So you'd normally put it on beginning of shift, middle of shift, and then you can also use it as an after work cream as well. So one really quick wash, and I expect to have taken away nearly all that odour. Now you can't see this protection and you can't feel it. So how do you know it's still there? Well, to show you it's still there, take for instance some molly grease. Black, horrible, stinking grease that is brilliant at doing what it should do, but when it gets into your skin, unprotected skin, it seems to get into every pore, every crack, and just stays there for ages and ages. Think about all those greases and grimes you come across in work. What about inks and dyes though? This is a good quality leather dye. Think about all the sorts of inks you may come across. It could be from marker pens, it could be copy toner, right through to printer's inks, UV inks and litho inks. Get really messy like this. And then think about paints. Now this is gloss paints, not emulsion, it's gloss. If you get your hands as messy as this, what you're normally looking at to get them clean is a very strong industrial skin cleaner. Now you can still use that if you wish, because even the strongest skin cleaner wouldn't easily remove Derma Shield. The purpose of this demonstration, however, is to show you that this is not clinging to my skin, because you would not expect to get this kind of mess off using a bar of normal household soap and just warm water. See, what's happening here is Derma Shield is stopping these things from clinging to my skin. In fact, you can probably see they're just laying there on the surface. Not only are they not clinging to my skin, far more importantly, they're not being absorbed into my skin, and that is really important for long-term health. Now this is traditional grease and grime, but if I were working with epoxies, resins, fiberglass, glue, even super glue, mastics, silica sealants, gels, etc., I'm going to get similar levels of protection. So with one quick wash, I'll take most of that off my skin. So that's just one wash. I'll give my hands one more quick wash. Derma Shield isn't a medicine. However, we do manufacture this to full pharmaceutical standards. So it's no surprise to us, therefore, that it is so good at dealing with dermatitis. And even eczema and psoriasis sufferers frequently write to us to say how it's helped them. So, 2 quick washes, and you can see that my skin is very clean. But that's not the end of the protection. I've shown you how it repels strong odours, how it repels grease, grime and things that want to cling to the skin. But what about things that want to attack the skin? The one thing Derma Shield does not do is it does not replace personal protective equipment. So if you're involved in a process where PPE is required, of course you've got to continue to wear it. But let's just say that you get a hole in the glove, or maybe a splash over the top of the glove, or maybe around the goggles or something like that. Then DermaShield provides some really remarkable protection. Or maybe you're being continually splashed with a mild irritant, or maybe the gloves themselves are setting up irritation, because you can use DermaShield very easily inside the gloves. Well, DermaShield provides some really remarkable protection. And to show you that protection, what I've got here is something rather extreme. Now this is 37% hydrochloric acid. It's a reagent grade and it would normally cause severe burns very, very quickly to unprotected skin. To give you an idea of the strength of this acid, what I have also here is some foil and a penny. And if I take some of the acid and put it onto the foil, you'll see very quickly the strength of the acid and what it's starting to do to the penny. Now you've seen me wash my hands 3 times, so it would appear that I don't have any protection left on my hands at all. DermaShield doesn't desensitize the skin, so I can feel that fluid on my hand. So if it had got there through a hole in the glove or something, I would know about it and I will be able to get to irrigation to wash it off before I suffered any major burns. That's hydrochloric, but it's also effective with sulfuric, nitric, and many other acids and bases right across the pH range. A lot of people say to me, well, it looks good, but I bet it's expensive. It is good. There are no tricks here at all, but it is not expensive. In this size can here, believe it or not, there's enough in there for one person for about 14 months. All you need to protect your hands is about a golf ball size. And in here you've got something like 550 applications. And this size can also go into a wall mountable dispenser. In addition, we have 2 other sizes as well. We have the 150ml, which has got around about 160 applications, and the 50ml for personal issue, which is about 55 applications. So with DermaShield, it moisturizes, it nurtures, and it protects your skin. Top quality product to solve today's problems. Gentle enough for a baby's bottom or a young child's face, but tough enough to protect a pair of working hands. Why don't you find out for yourself how good it is? Try it and find out for yourself what thousands already know.